Vincent's House, Episode 5, Christmas at the Yellow House. Written and narrated by Brian King.
What was that? Vincent, what are you doing? Why you... Go back to bed. Go back to bed, Vincent. My God, what now? Christmas is coming. He has been reading Dickens again, perhaps. I thought he was Scrooge, not Marley's ghost. Why are you looking at me as if I had done something wrong, Vincent? Being asleep in the middle of the night is actually quite normal. It is wandering about in other people's bedrooms that is usually considered a little strange.
I was just making sure you were still here.
Well, it appears that I am. For the time being, at least.
So, I knew you were planning to leave. You only came here because my brother is paying you.
Well, by that logic, you must be planning to leave as well, as Theo is paying both of us. Perhaps we will leave together. At least I sent him some paintings.
So do I.
Yes, and then you ask him to send them back again. What kind of arrangement is that?
I'm not ready yet.
But Vincent, I am. I am ready.
So you are leaving then?
I did not say that.
We could have an exhibition here, in Arles. A shared exhibition. What do you think?
Oh, yes. This little town in Provence that no one has heard of will become the new centre of art and culture. Here in the middle of nowhere we shall find fame and glory, Vincent. We have no need of Paris.
I thought you didn't care what they think, the critics and committees.
I don't, but I care even less what the people of Arles think. The people here are not interested in paintings, Vincent. We will have to find another way. What are you reading here? Maupassant? No wonder your mood is so dark. Can't you find something a bit more cheerful? Like Dostoevsky.
Pardon?
Nothing. My God. There is a dark storm gathering.
You're looking very pleased with yourself, Theo. Was it a good day at the gallery? Oh, no. I am surely the happiest man in France. Well, Paris, anyway. Really? I've had a pretty good day myself, actually. Will you kindly allow me my brief moment of joy? I have good news to impart. I wasn't going to tell anyone yet, but... Go on. Jo has agreed to become my wife. No, congratulations. My dear fellow, that's marvellous news. It will, of course, leave me without a roof over my head, but otherwise I really am very happy for you. Don't worry about that. There's no hurry. As long as you're out by the end of the week. No, I'm joking, of course. We must raise a glass in celebration. There's a new bottle on the sideboard, if you'd care to do the honours. Of course. To your health and future happiness. I assume you've told Vincent? Ah, no. I've been putting it off, waiting for the right time. Why don't you just tell him, Theo? I will. In fact, I've already started writing a letter. Good. That's the right and brave thing to do. He'll understand, I'm sure. He will, yes. He's been married himself, after all. Married himself? I knew nothing of this. When was Vincent married? He wasn't. I just thought, if maybe I'd told Gauguin first. You're writing to tell Gauguin so that he will tell Vincent. I thought it would be better coming from him. He'll be able to explain it in a way that I cannot, not in a letter. You'll be there to console him, to assure him that it's all for the best, and that it won't affect his allowance. You can afford a wife and a brother, Theo? Well, for a while, perhaps. I mean, if Gauguin's paintings continue to sell, who knows what will be possible? And if they do, Gauguin won't be wanting to stay in Arles, will he? Theo.
Never stop.
Why don't you do some painting, Gauguin?
There is no light. The sun is hidden by black clouds. I can't work in this.
Here, read this book then. I'm going to write a letter. The light from the candle is just about adequate.
Reading Maupassant by candlelight. Yeah, that will cheer me up. No, thank you. I will feel happier if I go and stand in the rain for a while.
That would be madness.
Well, there's no shortage of that around here.
I beg your pardon?
I just meant the book. The book, it's a tale of... Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm going outside anyway. If there was any sanity in this town, it would have left long ago.
Madness. Dear Theo.
Another small absinthe, please, Madame Genoux. Gauguin, you are soaking wet.
A cognac, Marie, please. Roulin, what are you doing here? Should you not be delivering letters to the good people of Arles?
In this weather, only a crazy man would be out in this. Or an artist. We make allowances for you and Vincent, of course, Gauguin.
Both of us, eh? I can understand with Vincent, perhaps.
He is not the one out dancing in the rain, though, is he?
I was not dancing, Marie. I had to escape. Vincent is in a strange mood.
I have never known him in any other kind of mood, have you?
To be honest, no, but this is different. His mood has taken a rather darker turn.
Perhaps Christmas will cheer him up.
Not even Santa Claus himself could cheer him up now. This is a very difficult time for him. It is different for me. I have spent many Christmases with a wife and children at my feet. But Vincent, every year he is reminded of his solitude.
Well, at least he has you with him this year.
You make a charming wife, Gauguin.
Be careful, Roulin. Marie does not want us fighting in her cafe. And anyway, I came here for a little peace.
I just wish that Vincent too could find a little peace. What would bring this to him, Gauguin? What would give him peace, do you think?
That which brings peace to us all eventually, Roulin. Nothing less, I fear.
Absinthe?
No, Roulin, not absinthe. Something even more potent. Although perhaps, if he had a family or sold a few of his paintings.
Or learned how to fly?
He has many failings, Marie. On that we can all agree.
We most certainly can.
But, my God, He has a good heart. He wants only to show us the beauty in God's creation.
Then perhaps he should learn to paint properly.
No, Marie. I think it is we who should learn to look at his pictures properly. He is finding a new way of painting.
And I am finding a new way of delivering letters. Sitting in a cafe, drinking absinthe. At least until this rain stops.
Ah, Noel, was that someone at the front door?
It is, Theo, yes.
Well, you're not going to tell me who it was?
Is, Theo, is. He's actually still there. I told him I wasn't sure whether you were in or not.
Ah, any particular reason, Noel? You were, after all, having a conversation with me less than 5 minutes ago, in this very room.
He didn't actually appear to be listening anyway. In fact, I believe he may very well be on the way up as we speak.
Well, let him in then, this mysterious visitor. Is he a friend of yours or mine?
He is known to both of us, Theo, though hardly a friend.
Noel, please.
Degas, Theo. It's Degas.
Degas? For God's sake, Noel, tell him we're both out. Do not allow him through the door.
I can hardly...
Do not let him in, I beg you.
OK, I'll tell him you're out. Ah, Monsieur Degas, how very... Theo asked me to convey his sincerest apologies, but he's currently somewhere else.
Somewhere else?
Yes.
No matter, I shall wait.
Ah, Monsieur Degas, what a pleasant surprise.
Monsieur Van Gogh, I was told you were out.
Well, I am actually in, as I see you.
But I never claimed not to be.
No, of course. What I asked Noel to tell you was that I had been out earlier in the day. I thought you might find that interesting. But what a surprise seeing you here. Do you come here
Often? No, I have never been here before.
Oh, no, of course. Look, I owe you an apology, Monsieur Degas. Last time we met, I was a little rude.
You were very rude, Monsieur Van Gogh, but I have decided to forgive you. I am less offended by being called a degenerate than by the fact that you are so unfamiliar with my work.
I knew of the portraits and the horses, of course, but less perhaps of the ballerinas and ladies in their bathrooms.
Well, I thought I would come by to shake hands and offer my forgiveness.
Well, thank you. That is a great relief.
You have heard, I assume, the news from Gauguin?
From Gauguin? What news is that?
That he is returning to Paris before the end of the month, possibly even before Christmas. I received a letter this morning.
Returning to Paris?
Surely he has informed you.
Before Christmas?
You have told Vincent, of course.
Can you not sit down, Gauguin? You're making me uncomfortable. How can I sit still? We have been trapped in this house for days. I have never seen so much rain. So you feel trapped? Did it never rain in Pont-Aven? It rains in Paris too, you know. I'm sure it does, in case you were wondering. I wasn't. I just want to get out of here. I know you do. I know what you're planning. And what is that, Vincent? To go for a walk, to get some fresh air without catching pneumonia. What kind of madman? Roulin, come in. What are you doing out in this weather? Do you not know it's raining?
I had noticed Gauguin, yes, but it is a little lighter than before, so...
So you came all this way to say hello?
Actually, no. It has been difficult to deliver the post lately, so I try to get out when the rain is not quite so heavy.
You've brought a letter?
Yes, Vincent, a letter. From Paris. For Monsieur Paul Gauguin. Here you are.
For me? Oh, thank you.
Now I must go, before the storm returns. Goodbye, Vincent. Gauguin.
Well? You going to open it? The letter? No, Gauguin, the window. To let some rain in. Of course the letter. I suppose. Go on then. It's from Theo. I'd hardly be asking you to open it if I thought it was from your wife. Oh. What? Has he sold another of your paintings? No, he talks of other matters. Other matters? Yes. Matters that are... What is it you're not telling me, Gauguin? Your brother, Vincent, Theo, he is to be married. Married? To Miss Bonger. She accepted his proposal. This is happy news, is it not, Vincent? Roulin will get soaked. I doubt it very much. The roof of the Café de la Gare is quite secure. The only part of him getting wet right now is his throat.
You are looking very serious, Monsieur Roulin. We are supposed to be happy at this time of year.
Oh, Madame Genoux, you surprise me. This should be a happy time, yes. But it is not, I fear, for all of us.
Why, what has happened to make you so gloomy?
Not me, Madame Genoux, not me. It is Vincent that worries me. There is a very dark cloud over his head. I am concerned for my friend. We have families, you and I, but Vincent...
Christmas is not a good time to be alone. At least he has Gauguin for company.
Gauguin, where is Vincent? Is he not with you?
No, Roulin, he is not. If he was, I would not be here myself. A cognac, please, Marie. A large one. I cannot take much more of this, Roulin. Vincent worries me.
He worries us all. So what is new?
He is not very happy with Roulin's Christmas present.
A pair of socks? How do you know? I haven't even given them to him yet.
No, that letter you brought to the house just now. It contained some terrible news. His brother is to be married.
But surely that is good news.
Usually, yes. But not when you rely on your brother to pay your bills.
Does he not pay your bills as well?
That is why I cannot stay. My paintings are selling in Paris. That is where I will have to go.
And Vincent? Have you told him?
No. But he knows. He knew before I'd even arrived. Before I knew myself. I feel like I am part of a script he has already written.
A tragedy, I fear.
Well, this is certainly not a suitable subject for a comedy, my friend.
That is very true.
As long as he doesn't find out before Christmas, Noel. I made that quite clear to Gauguin. Tell him afterwards, I said. But Gauguin is leaving before Christmas Day. Degas said so. Degas says many things. Usually things I would prefer not to hear about. Anyway, he can't. It's too late. Well, he could still leave tomorrow. Then, well, perhaps he could leave a note. Yes, a note with "Do not open until January the 6th" written on the envelope. That might work. Oh, that's brilliant, Theo. How could it possibly fail? It will give him something to look forward to. In fact, I believe it will allow Vincent to enjoy a very happy and peaceful holiday season. There, you see? Every problem has its solution. Now I can plan my marriage with a clear conscience. But surely, what more can I do? I want my own life, Noel. I want my own family.
Damn it! Vincent, what is wrong? The hands, Gauguin, the hands. That's what's wrong. I've worked all day on these bloody hands, and still they're wrong. There is not enough light, Vincent. It has been raining all day, and now night has fallen. Try again tomorrow. The rest of the painting is working well. You will see more clearly in the morning. You think so? Not if you keep drinking that stuff, no. That won't steady your hand. It's not my hands that need steadying. It's hers. If Madame Roulin was actually here, it would make it easier. I would have something to look at. If she could just lend you her hands, Vincent. Her gloves, perhaps. Not at this time of year, Gauguin. It's cold out there. It's cold in here, too. I'm going for a walk. What? Why? You've only just returned. I was in the cafe sitting down. I want to stretch my legs a little. Good, then go. Go. I am going. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. Vincent, what do you want? Go home. You are tired.
You're going to leave, aren't you?
Yes, Vincent, I am going to leave. Now, if you don't mind... Vincent!
My God, it's the crazy redhead. Let him be. He has enough trouble.
Hey, Genoux. Absinthe.
Of course.
Madame Genoux.
Monsieur Van Gogh?
I shall sit over here.
I hope you have enough money to pay for this, Monsieur Van Gogh.
What if I don't? I heard what he said about me, your husband. Crazy redhead. Another.
This is not the Wild West, Monsieur Van Gogh.
Another please, Madame Genoux, if you would be so kind. They all call me that, you know. I hear them. It's true, though, I suppose, isn't it?
That you are crazy? Perhaps.
No, Madame Genoux. That I am red-headed. I have red hair.
Oh,
Is that so strange? Well, I've had enough of being made fun of. Being laughed at. I've had enough. Refill my glass, please, good lady.
I think you have had enough, Vincent.
One more, please. Well, there will no longer be a crazy redhead for them to mock. I will get rid of the problem. With the blade of my razor.
Are you what are you saying?
They don't like my red hair? I will shave my head, as I did when I first came to this town. Good night, Madame Genoux.
Well, I hope he doesn't try it tonight.
What's that?
He is very drunk. He should not be using a razor blade in that condition.
Ah, Theo.
Oh, what a joyous time this is, Noel. Jo has agreed to become my wife, and tomorrow is Christmas Day. What could possibly make my happiness more complete? This telegram has just arrived for you. It must be from my beloved, confirming details of our seasonal plans. From Arles. From Arles? Has that rascal Gauguin altered his plans once again? My God, it's Vincent. He's had another episode. I must leave at once for Arles. My God. Then yes, I suppose you must go. Don't try to persuade me to stay, Noel. No, not that I would, of course. Then I shall not even attempt it. Even though it's Christmas, yet still you insist on going. This is truly the Christian thing to do. So was being fed to the lions at one time, Noel. At least the Romans have left, I suppose. I will take the overnight train.
But Gauguin, he is your friend. Surely.
There is nothing more I can do, Roulin. He is your friend too. You live with him for 2 months, then tell me I should stay. I will not spend another night in this house. Otherwise I too will be reaching for a razor blade. And I won't be aiming for my ear either.
What actually happened to it?
His ear? He gave it to one of the girls.
One of the... Oh. Not much of a Christmas gift?
Gauguin. Van Gogh.
What? It is not possible. Oh.
This is Joseph Roulin, our postman and good friend. Roulin, meet Theo Van Gogh, Vincent's brother.
Good
Good
day.
day.
So, you had a good journey down.
No, it was most uncomfortable, but that was the easy bit. You will accompany me to the hospital, Gauguin?
Only if I suddenly become extremely unwell. And even then I think I would take my chances. I will accompany you back to Paris and nowhere else. No good can come of me going to see him. I will have to tell him that I am leaving once again. And look what happened last time.
Well, you will wait for me then. I just need to see he's taken care of. So you are in charge of his case, Dr. Ray. What is your considered diagnosis of my brother's condition?
Well, just that, I suppose the only thing I can say for certain is that he has one less ear than he should have.
What I mean is, what made him do such a terrible thing? Well, I mean, what form of psychological illness would cause such irrational behaviour?
In my opinion, it was just a temporary aberration. I am sure he will soon feel a lot better.
Really? This is your professional opinion? Have you come across such behaviour before in your field of speciality?
You mean infections of the urinary tract? Never.
What? This is caused by an infection of the urinary tract?
Almost certainly not. That just happens to be my field of speciality. Indeed, I will very soon be qualified in it too.
So why are you in charge of my brother's case?
Because, Monsieur Van Gogh, it is Christmas Day, and all the doctors that might have been rather better qualified than me to take this case are at home with their families.
Oh, I see.
We are approaching the ward now. Your brother is in the bed by the window. I will leave you now. Goodbye, Monsieur Van Gogh.
Oh, Vincent.
Theo, you came. You should not have come.
What have you done?
This? Oh, it's nothing. I have another one. How is Gauguin? Where is he?
Gauguin? He's at the house.
I know. He's leaving. He told me.
Is that why?
No. I had too much absinthe. Anyway, I still have 2 eyes, 2 hands. That's all I need for painting. My right hand, anyway.
You have to hold your palette.
Oh, perhaps I'll keep them both then.
You remember back in Zundert, when we were boys? We would lie together in bed, talking of life and our plans.
Well, and now you're to have your own family. How well it has turned out for you. Did I not plan a family too? I seem to remember that I did. Perhaps I did not tell you. I spoke instead of other, more serious matters. Theology, philosophy, and literature, no doubt, and art, of course. I could talk forever, couldn't I? You must have been very bored. Theo. What? You were asleep.
Oh, sorry. I was on the night train. I was awake most of the journey. I'm rather tired. Actually, if you don't mind, What? Move over.